I have a few questions.
Yes.
Before one takes initiation, he's not under the Daivi Prakriti, he's under external energy of Krishna. So the situation of devotees like ourselves who have had foreign gurus, which category are we in? Are we still under the external energy? So,
yes, definitely.
So we're not getting any of Krishna's direct mercy.
No direct mercy. No direct mercy. No. You are getting some mercy. You are getting some benefit because you are in Prabhupada's movement, ISKCON, and are serving Srila Prabhupada. We are in association of some devotees. So you are also getting some benefit. But you are not completely free from material energy. You understand? Therefore it is said, Diksha kare Krishna kore, Diksha kare bhakta kore, Atma nivedon, sei kare Krishna pare kore, Atma samo. At the time of initiation, when the disciple surrenders himself unto the lotus feet of his spiritual master. So at that time, Krishna, Saikare Krishna Kore Atma Samo. At that time, Krishna accepts him as his own child. You understand? As if a son who has left his father and forgotten his father and go back again to his father, the father accepts him. You understand? This is stated. But here you may raise this question. But from you I raise question. You understand? We have already taken initiation and we have already surrendered. So, is it not that we are not accepted by Krishna? You may ask this question, isn't it? Is not your question?
Something like that, yes. It's in the same category.
Something like that. So I say, the initiation you have been given is not proper, is not. I think in other words, say in other words, is not proper initiation. You understand? Because the Guru or Gurus, spiritual master, to whom you have surrendered, isn't it? Or from whom you have taken initiation are not proper or pure. You understand?
Or pure.
Pure Gurus.
Not pure.
There may be Gurus, maybe Kanistha Adhikara stage of say at the beginning of Madhyama Adhikara stage, beginning. Kanistha or beginning of Madhyama Adhikara stage. You understand? They are not at the top level of Madhyama Adhikara also. Have to speak of Uttama Adhikara stage. You understand? Therefore, they fall down. Therefore, they are attracted towards Maya. You understand? Because they have not developed attraction towards Krishna. In other words, they have not attained the stage of love of Krishna, prema. So that was the consequence. If someone is really attracted towards Krishna, who is all beautiful, you understand? Transcendentally beautiful, and who has attained that stage of love of Krishna, he will never, at any circumstances, be attracted towards Maya. Maya will never be looked upon as beautiful in his vision, because he always sees the all-beautiful Krishna. So, there is no beauty at all in Maya. She is ugly, very, very ugly. He will spit at her. You understand? Nishtivanancha. Mukhabhigrupa nishtivanancha. It's just to think of Maya or enjoyment. Such devotee will automatically or immediately spit at her, such thinking. You understand? And his face will be twisted like that. Mukhavikruta. You understand? It is stated. So those who fall down, they are not really developed Krishna prema. They are not really attracted towards Krishna. This is a proof. You understand?
So my second question is, when does initiation begin? Does it begin by hearing and developing faith and being accepted by the spiritual master? So it's not so much the formality of fire sacrifice.
That is formality.
Formality.
That is formality. Vidhi. We say vidhi. You understand vidhi? It's formality. But most important is developing interest in the heart by hearing, by coming in thoughts or association with the pure devotee and hearing from him. As I may cite the example of my Guru Maharaja, Srila Prabhupada. He met Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur in 1922. You understand? In Calcutta, first meeting. But he took initiation from him in 1932, 34, right?
11 years.
Yes, 11 years. 33.
33.
33. You see, 11 years after. But from that day, from 1922, first meeting, he has accepted him as his spiritual master in his heart. And he was in his Gosashram. You understand?
So from that moment on, Krishna is taking over your life.
Yes, because he had taken in his heart Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati as his Guru, and he surrendered himself from his heart. Then that ritual, that formality had not taken place. That is formality only. You understand? And ceremonial, that is ceremonial. And it has its effect also, because we have performed fire sacrifice or ceremony before uttering Vedic hymns, mantras, before fire, we have taken this vow not to violate order of Gurudev, and we have accepted such and such person as our spiritual master, and before Vaishnavas, before Agnidev, before chanting of Vedic hymns, such and such. How can I violate it? This will give some effects in your thinking process, condition, soul's thinking, mind. So this is a formality and it has its effect. You understand? It's clear? Yes?
You have a question?
Yes? Yeah?
You wrote it down, like, maybe I can ask you, like, practical, what I'm doing. Like, I'm not exactly under any, I'm getting under authority, but I haven't been under authority for the last 7-8 months so much. And Bhagavad Shaya wants me to go to Soho Street to preach out of help making the devotees. And I wanted to know how I can understand. Of course, it's an international society, but how I can understand that I'm serving you. And what would you like me to do?
No, you are not serving me, you are serving Prabhupada. Society is founded by him. We are all serving Prabhupada. Thereby serving Govinda Mahaprabhu and Krishna. Him. When you are in the society founded by Srila Prabhupada and serving under the order of some authorities, temple president or secretaries like that, you are serving Prabhupada. But it is essential that it should be linked with Srila Prabhupada through this bona fide linking process, that accepting a bona fide spiritual master, a dear devotee or disciple of Srila Prabhupada. That is needed. Then you will be directly linked. You understand? That is the purpose.
How to develop confidence. I find myself, sometimes if I'm asked to give class, especially here, so many advanced devotees know so many shlokas, and even in England, and I don't know so much, and I don't have any confidence to be able to present Krishna conscious philosophy in a sophisticated way.
Yeah.
How to overcome that and become Krishna's instrument to be able to preach that.
By accepting the bona fide spiritual master and getting hidden.
Well, please give me mercy.
Yes, that is spiritual master's duty. As I was citing so many times, Guru Rupe Krishna Krupa Goren Bhakta Dhani. Isn't it? Krishna is Krupa Sindhu. Krishna is ocean of mercy. If you approach Krishna, oh ocean of mercy, please give me a drop of mercy from that ocean. Krishna will say, you rascal, Prahlad, why have you come to me? It can say that the Guru was the dead person. And says that, why have you come to me? The ocean is not with me now. Oh, that my dear devotee has taken that mercy, ocean of mercy from me, has gone through the mortal world, this material world, to distribute mercy. Go and approach him and get mercy from him. Why are you coming to me? You are such a foolish person, rascal. Krishna might say like that, may not say like that. You understand? So, to get mercy of Krishna, you should ask for a bona fide spiritual master. Because he is distributing mercy. For that purpose only he has come to this world. No other purpose. To distribute mercy on the conditioned souls and deliver them. You understand? That is mercy. To deliver a conditioned soul from the process of Maya. Maya, you are imprisoned in the prison house of Maya. You understand? And spiritual master tries to take out one prisoner from the prison house of Maya. You understand? That the spiritual master's work. He tries his best, he tries very hard to take out one prisoner, take out a prisoner from the prison house of Maya. If he will come out successful in his business, according to the statement of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, they will prove that he is a perfect spiritual master. You understand? And this is a very hard task, not an easy task, very hard, because take out. A prisoner from the prison house of Maya. Prison house means, have you seen in this modern world? The prison house of the government. Now it is very strong prison house, very strong walls, so many guards, isn't it? Very difficult to enter into it. A layman cannot enter into it. What to speak of to take out the prison? Maya's prison house is much stronger. You understand?
But something was used to give the analogy of well.
Yes, that is another analogy. And this is one thing. You understand? That is the same thing. That deep, dark well is this material world. You understand? The material world is like a deep, dark well. You understand? You are there in that dark well and is suffering conditioned souls. You understand? The spiritual master is outside that well. He is not that well, in that well. You understand? He is outside the well. So, he has come with a rope. That rope is tied with the lotus feet of Krishna, one end. One end is tied there. And with the other end he has come. You understand? He is dropping that rope to that deep well. Every conditioned soul just catch up this rope very tightly. No slackness. Very tightly catch up. So, just to draw you out, isn't it? If you will be slack, then you will fall down. Then spiritual master is very much hard. Oh, I had so much, such labor. I performed such labor. I did such labor, hard task, gallons of the blood, of my blood. Spiritual blood is spent. Does you know what is such rascal? He could catch the rope very tightly. He fell down. Oh, alas, my bad head. It's a great shock to spiritual master. You understand? If he can make, if he will be successful in pulling out one condition soul, he feels very glad, satisfied. Oh, one soul is now out. So my attempt is successful. He feels so. You understand?
Krishna says, I am the ability man. For the devotee that's coming, that ability, brain, to understand how to remember slokas or preach or anything, do anything that's coming from the spiritual master directly, from Krishna through the spiritual master.
Yes, from Krishna through spiritual master. That energy of strength comes. Yes, definitely. How? You will get that strength or energy from spiritual master by serving him, by satisfying him. Otherwise not. Isn't it? Just a prasad, Atma prasad. Yes, that is it.
So how can we satisfy you? You're a spiritual master, so what would be the best way you can satisfy you?
What the spiritual master says to you, there are some general instructions that is known as Zimri, one and all. That is, there, like, follow these regulative principles strictly, chant the 60 months nicely, and offenselessly, you understand? And be always in the association of devotees, sadhu sangha, or in other words, be in the movement, don't leave movement, You understand? And serve here in the movement. These are general instructions. There are some which are known as generic, and there are specific. Specific differs from individual to individual. You understand? Guru, spiritual master, knows everything. What a subtle or individual disciple, what capacity an individual disciple has and how can he serve the best. He knows everything. So he gives that sort of instruction. You understand? And he engages that disciple specifically in that way to serve. You understand? That is. So now what is the specific instruction to you? No, you ask the spiritual master and he will tell you. I'm asking, I'm in inquiry.
Should I ask now or?
Not now.
In the initiation.
After initiation, and that is confidential instruction, not with nobody, not with anybody else. You understand? Yes.
My wife had one question.
Yes.
She was wondering what is the significance of the name given by the spiritual master. If it had anything to do with, I don't want to sound like Sahaja, but this is my interpretation of her question. If it had an internal, had anything to do with the internal relationship of Krishna, the name, and what is significance in the spiritual world of that name?
Yes. Name we give generally. The name, one of the Krishna or Vishnu or Radharani has innumerable names. You understand? So one name we give at the time of initiation. That's one of the names of Krishna, Vishnu, or Radharani if female. You understand? Or the devotee, pure devotee, his servants and servants. Like that. The name will be like that.
Does that name go when the disciple goes back to Godhead? Does that name carry with him?
Yes, he is named as that. Who is he? And he is like, he is such and such. In spiritual world, he will be called in that name. Yes, definitely.
What if he has I don't want to sound Sahaja, what if he becomes a gopi, but has a male name?
Because we are male body. No matter. As Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's name was Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sanatana Swami, and Rupa Goswami is Rupa Manjari, but Jagadananda Pandit is a male name, but he was Satyabhama. We should not bother about it. We are in material world, so we have male bodies and female bodies. So name will be accordingly, a male name and female name. We never name a male after a female. No, like female after male. You understand? Though it is not very palatable to say, still this naming has its importance. You understand? Because you will be identified, you will be called by that name in spiritual world. Because spiritual master has come from that world. You understand? So the name he gives is also a spiritual name, pakka, complete, and not material name. And you are a spiritual identity, not material identity, because you are soul, spirit soul. You understand? So that name is spiritual name. There are innumerable souls. Those every soul has a specific name, special name. You understand? So you will be identified like that in the spiritual world, in that name. If someone says, oh, so many souls, it does. You understand? So you are with the soul of the warrior will respond. Isn't it? So you go with that name, definitely. And another thing I was going to say, the spiritual masters should know how to name it correctly. I find sometimes some defective names also. As for example, I cite the Bhagavan's naming process. Bhagavan, Govinda, was Bhagavan Goswami. I was in Italy. At that time, Bhagavan came. There was a great Das Puja of Bhagavan. Great seat, Bhagavan sat, equal with the Prabhupada. I sat at a very humble seat. You understand? And the disciples of Bhagavan were offering flowers to first this Prabhupada, then Bhagavan, then coming to me some offering, then they got one. Like that. That means don't go that way. That means don't offer to me. Just finish there and go back. Just sign, I had marked this thing. And another, one female disciple was there, devotee was there, he had given her name Rukmini Ramana. Rukmini Ramana. When Rukmini is the good name, wife of Krishna. Why Rukmini Ramana means husband of Rukmini, that means Krishna. It's a male name. It's not female name, but he had named a female devotee Rukmini Ramana. I was thinking, what is this name? Rukmini, give her name Rukmini. It's all right. Why Rukmini Ramana? Rukmini Ramana means Krishna. As Gour Das Babaji Maharaj named Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati at the time of the initiation of Vimala Prasad, Basho Bhanavi Dvaita Basho. You understand? His name was Basho Bhanavi Dvaita Basho. Then when he took up sannyas, the name was Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj. But his initiated name is Brahmachari. Basho Bhanavi Dvaita Basho. Basho Bhanavi means Radharani, the daughter of Vrishabhanu. Dvaita means husband. You understand? That is Krishna. Krishna Das. Basho Bhanavi Dvaita Basho. It's a male name. But if someone name a female, Basho Bhanavi Dvaita, then what does it mean? Srila, we will pay Ravana. The husband of Rukmini means male, not female. Husband of Rukmini. I was thinking, what is this name? Is meaningless. Is defective name. You see. I was thinking at that time. So one must know the real meaning of the name. I think that one didn't know the real meaning of the name. We just gave a name. You understand? This is an instance, an example. I heard that name there and I was thinking in my mind, what is this name? Is a male name given to a female? Someone may think Basho Bhanavi means Radharani, but Basho Bhanavi Dvaita, the husband of Basho Bhanavi. Dvaita means husband. Rama means husband. The husband of Rukmini is a male name, not a female name. How do you name a female devotee? This is just amazing. People will laugh at it. The Vaishnavas will laugh at it. is lacking in knowledge, isn't it? But it is going on in this form. Nobody says questions. I didn't answer any question. I just loved into my own mind. Yes, what Kunti says here.
I was thinking about that maybe it's too much, because if the spirit souls and with that.
What she says? You say what she says.
That if we're servants of Krishna, and that means spirit souls serve Krishna from us.
She was thinking that since we're spirit soul, and the name is servant of Krishna, what does it matter whether it's male or female? It's the soul is not male or female.
Krishna has male servants and female servants. Gopas and gopis. Isn't it? Cowherd boys and cowherd girls. Well,
What she means, like under the bodily conception of life, we have a male body or a female body, but we're spirit soul. So whether someone's
soul has no body. Soul is neither male nor female. But our relationship is something that is male relationship or female relationship. You understand? Krishna has both male and female friends. Male friends, they are known as gopas, cowherd boys, and female friends, they are known as gopis, cowherd girls. You understand? So accordingly we give names. You understand, Kunti? But soul is neither male nor female. But in the material world, that thing is there. You understand? In the material world, that thing is there. So we give name accordingly. And in spiritual world is also there. Some are cowherd boys, some are cowherd girls. Isn't it? Gopis, gopas and gopis.
good to get back to the same point I mentioned before. What if someone is a cowherd boy, but when they were initiated in the material world, they had a female body, and the name is Radharani Dasi.
Yes.
Now, this cowherd boy's name is Radharani Dasi.
No, cowherd boys can be Radharani Das. Krishna Das. You understand? What is like that? As we were discussing in our class, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught himself Radha. Gauranga Mahendra Radhanga Sparsana. Gopendra Sutta Vina Nasparsis Konjana. He says, only Gopendra Sutta, the son of the Maharaja can touch this body. So this body is not Gauranga, it's Radhanga, his body is Radharani. This move. They seem to move. You understand? Not that we will be named after that, but his name is Sri Krishna Chaitanya, male name. You see? Not female name. But mood is like that. That's something different. Because Krishna accepts the mood, the bhav in your heart, not external, it's internal thing. But for lok shiksha, because we are teaching the people, you understand? So therefore we practice all these things. By practicing ourselves we teach. By our own example we teach. General people cannot think about this thing. You understand? So you will be a laughing stock if I name you after a female. I laugh. Bhagavan last name is Rukmini Ramana. So you will be laughing stock. And that way people will criticize your Guru Maharaj. Who is your Guru? He has given him such a name to you. Is it good snap? Can we tolerate it? You cannot tolerate it. We can tolerate everything. You cannot tolerate the blasphemy of our Guru. You cannot tolerate it.
However, Guru Maharaja, this is a difference between male and female. This material is the reflection of spiritual world.
Yes, perverted reflection.
But here we thinking according the body, female, material body, man.
Yes.
But the relationship, male and female, exists in the spiritual world.
Yes.
But the spiritual, not material.
It's spiritual, not material. This is natural and spiritual world. And we are spiritual beings.
Prabhupada explained that this world is exact like spiritual world, but it's perverted.
Perverted reflection, yes. So I say in spiritual world everything is there. What is here, that is there, that's perverted. So male and females are there, so male and females are here. Isn't it? If there will be no male, only female, why there is male and female? Therefore we say there are cowherd boys and cowherd girls also. So, in Krishna Lila, Govinda Pandita Satyabhama, but here in Gour Lila, he became Govinda Pandit, a male body. Those who are in female bodies, they all come in male bodies here in Gour Lila. Rupa Goswami is male body, he was in Pamanjali. You understand? And Satyabhama, Jagadananda Pandit, many came like that. Some Srila, Rayananda, Lalita Sakhi, Visakha Sakhi. The male body, you see. It was different. You understand? So, we will not bother about it.
That means Maharaja to follow the rules of material nature.
Because we are in material world. You understand? This name is spiritual name. And we'll go by this name. We'll go by this name. You understand? That's all right. And in different, you see, yugas or incarnations, the situation is different. They were females in Krishna and they were males in Govinda.
That means Bhubaneswar to teach people in the material world to follow and to make difference between male and female.
Yes. Yes.
For Lokshikya.
For Lokshikya, yes.
Like the example you have been given last time in class that those who achieve Mahabhava, they can't show the symptom in public.
Yes.
Only people mistake.
Mistake. They cannot understand it. Yes. They'll commit offenses like that. Yes.
In regards to this point, what about spiritual master being Uttama Adhikari? Disciples considering their guru Uttama Adhikari. But it seems that if we maybe make a show, especially in ISKCON, the way ISKCON is right now, we say my guru is Uttama Adhikari, it may cause disturbance in our ISKCON society amongst
others.
devotees.
Yes.
So this should be more like an internal
thing. Internal.
Keeping
when we know it, that this will create disturbance. Why shall we create disturbance? As if now we have framed this rule in ISKCON. No Guru Puja in the temple. No separate ashram for Guru. You understand? But is it a fact that the disciple won't worship his Guru? That is a must. The disciple must worship Guru, otherwise how can he get Kripa? That is a regulative principle. Guru must be worshipped. Because through Guru, Jiva approach Krishna. In deity worship process, you first worship Guru, take permission from the Guru, then do action. So we have, because some people, some brothers, they cannot tolerate it. It created some disturbances. Therefore we stopped. No Guru Puja. Only once a year, birthday of appearance day of Guru. No public. But disciple can do outside the temple. Guru Puja, that way, famous. Because to avoid this disturbance, And all acharyas have said so. You must act according to time, place and circumstances. And this is circumstances now. And this is the time now that we cannot do it. This will create disturbances. So we should not allow this thing. All right. No puja, not necessary. If you are really pure and submissive, your Guru knows the heart. You are just artificially showing submission, a real submission. You understand? Those who artificially show submission, they cannot stay longer. They will quit Guru. They are cheaters. Because one day Krishna will expose them this very night, and they will leave. My Guru Maharaja has written that thing. You understand? Here, while I was translating, I marked those lines. Our Prabhupada has said so, that we shall put here. Also, there are so-called disciples who become submissive to a spiritual master most artificially. You understand? With an ulterior motive. They also cannot understand what Krishna consciousness or devotional service is. You understand? We have experienced that such students come to join us, but because of being biased in some particular type of idea or faith, some ulterior motive, they leave our camp and become lost in wilderness. You see, how he has mentioned. Everything is, I have underlined this. It is important. You understand? Krishna knows the heart, not outward thing. So it is in our heart. The puja will be there in the heart. You understand? Why shall we create disturbances?
So is it correct or incorrect? For some gurus prefer to train their disciples that Prabhupada is so Guru, and I'm just like the officiating media between. I'm connecting you to Prabhupada, and that's my only function. Some gurus in our ISKCON society don't want to be worshipped as center. Prabhupada is center.
Prabhupada is center, yes, we say Prabhupada is center. I am his disciple. I want to remain eternally the disciple of Prabhupada. My business is to collect men for Prabhupada. You are Prabhupada's name. And you are to help me in Prabhupada's project. That he has given on my head to do. So Prabhupada is sending him to me, his name. That I say. I don't say. I am just a particular dust at my Guru Maharaj. On his behalf, I am collecting men.
But still the disciple should think he's...
That is disciple's part. That is my part. You understand now? I don't know Prabhupada. I know you. Isn't it? When Sanatana Goswami came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you understand? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Krishna Bada Dayamoy. I have quoted that passage. Very nice. And that is our thing. Yes. Krishna Bada Dayamoy Patita Pavan. Other Kari Kahe Prabhu Suno Sanatan, Krishna Bada Dayamoy Patita Pavan, Maharaja Hoite Tona Korila Dha, Krupar Sumutra Krishna Gambhira Opar. Sanatana Kahe Krishna Ami Nahi Jani. Amar Udhar Hetu Tomar Krupa Mani. You understand? Mahaprabhu told Sanatana Goswami, the Krishna is very merciful. He is Patit Pavan. You understand? He is deliverer of the Patit, downtrodden. And out of his causeless mercy, he has delivered you from the mire of ignorance, from Maharaja was in a hellish situation. You understand? This situation of material world here, existence. When Sanatana says, Krishna, I don't know Krishna. Mahaprabhu, I don't know Krishna. I don't know Krishna. Amar udhaya tu tumar kupaman. I am delivered because of your mercy. You see? Then this is teaching.
That's disciples' mentality.
This is disciples' mentality. You understand now? What Mahaprabhu says and what Sanatana Goswami says. Mahaprabhu tells Krishna, I will serve Prabhupada. But what's your duty? What's your mood? You understand? Yeah? And disciple's duty is to glorify his spiritual master. That is his duty. Thereby he will get benefit. He will get mercy. Nobody would have known Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj because he was not accepting any disciple. He was an unknown. Only he had one disciple, his Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami. So for Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami, he is known. He came to be known because Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami glorified his Guru Maharaj. That's it. Disciples' duty. Why anybody will be envious? Why are you glorifying so and so? But this is my duty because he is my spiritual master. You may not say, or maybe you are right, that's what you me. Don't tell me. I will shut my ears. I want to listen to it. You understand me? Yes. Here you see the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the Gaudiya Mathas, they cannot tolerate the name Prabhupada. They say Prabhupada is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. And why are you saying Prabhupada to Saraswati? He said, we won't hear. My Guru Maharaj is Prabhupada.
Especially in India.
Very in India, yes. Especially very in India, yes. They cannot tolerate. You see. Still I won't say Prabhupada. We say very loudly Prabhupada. Govinda Swami, Prabhupada Maharaja ki jai. That's all. May it be intolerable to you, what is that to me? This is my spiritual master, my duty is to glorify him. This is not much Prabhupada from me. You understand?
Firm faith.
Yes. Yes.
In our Iskon society, not so many devotees who are in a position of initiating are speaking so strongly about the position of the Guru as you are. What's going to happen to our society? I mean, when things...
Don't think of the society will run. If there is one, we are devotee. You understand? This Mahaprabhu's movement is Prabhupada's movement. So all categories may be there. All are there. You understand? And we embrace them and all right. That is one song written by Bhakti Vinod. I exactly recite. Jejana Vaishnava Chinya Laya. That means you must understand who is Uttamadhikari, who is Madhyamadhikari, who is Kanishthadhikari. Symptoms are there. So you should behave accordingly with him. You understand? Behavior must differ. To Uttam, to Uttam, to Madhyam, to Kanistha. You understand? Kanisthe, it is stated, Kanisthe adoro kori. Kanisthe adoro kori, it is stated. It is stated in Srimad Bhagavatam also. This is according to Shastra. You understand? I am not speaking out of my own. According to Shastra, I speak or we speak, those who are gurus or real Vaishnavas, they never concoct theories or stories. It's according to Sadhu Shastra. Yes, here. Kanishtavikasyayamev harayeja pujam sadhaiviti natat bhaktesu channesu savbhakta prakrita smrta. 11th canto Srimad Bhagavatam says, who is Kanishtavikari? Who is Kanishtavikari? And Chaitanya Tanta says, Jahara Komala Shraddha sei Kanishta Jana. Shraddha means faith is very soft, is not strong. He is Kanishta. Bhagavatam says, Archayam eva haraye jap pujam sadhayepi natat bhaktesu channesu savbhakta prakrita smrta. He is known as a Kanishtavikari who only knows the deity worshipped in the temple is Bhagavan. Or is Bhagavan. Nobody else is. You understand? Archamurti. Archayameva haraye jap pujam. And the devotees of the Lord, they are the Vaishnavas, they are as good as Krishna. And that Lord Shiva says, Aradhananam sarvesham Vishnu aradhanam param. He says to Lord Srimati Parvati Devi, Aradhananam sarvesham Vishnu aradhanam param tatparami tadyanam Devi. He says that thing. All kinds of Aradhana worship, Vishnu Aradhana, worship Vishnu is better. You understand? And best of all, and better than that, is the worship of his Tadyanam, his devotees worship. You understand? Lord Shiva tells Parvati. So, but a Kadistha Adhikari doesn't say so. Why? He doesn't understand this thing. He knows that this deity is Lord. He never pays proper respect to Vaishnava. He is Kanishta. You understand? Then Madhyama. Ishware karujnesu balisesu dvisatsu cha prema maitri krupa peksha ja karoti samadhyama. You see? This Bhagavad says, who is Madhyama? And Chaitanya Dhamma says, Shastra Jukti nahi jane dura shraddhagar, Madhyama adhikari say, Maharaja. This says like that. Dura shraddhavan, Madhyama adhikari say, Maharaja. A Madhyama adhikari, he doesn't know many Shastra. Or we cannot quote so many Shastras or Shastric evidence. You understand, Shastra Jukti. But he has found faith. He is Madhyama. Bhagavad says, Ishware tadgunesu balisesu dvisatsu cha prema maitri krupapeksha ja karo ki samadhyama. Krishna prema, Krishna bhakte maitri acharana. Balisete krupa hare dvesi upakshana. Korile madhura bhakta sudhavakta hava. Krishna adhikar karen arjana. Who is Madhyama? He has discrimination. You understand? Who is food? Balisa means food, murkha. He Balisese krupa, who says here. Ishwar Kagnesu Balisese Vishwar Sucha Premamite Krupa. By says a krupa, one is a fool who doesn't know anything. But a very simple-hearted person. He shouts mercy on him. Madhyamadhikari. One never hates him. Then Krishna Bhakta Maitri Acharan. One is a devotee of Krishna. He keeps friendship with him. You understand? And one who hates Krishna, disregards Krishna, and hates Vaishnavas, and disregards Vaishnavas. He is ignored. You understand? Deshi Upachyam. He never goes to him. He avoids such persons. This is Madhyama. You understand? Then which he discriminates. Then Uttama. Sarvabhuteshu japasya bhagavad bhavamatmano bhutani bhagavatyaatmanyesha bhagavatottama. Bhagavad 11th canto says, and Charitamrita says, Shastra Jukta Sunipuram Jivasambhajar সেই সে উত্তম ভক্ত তারই সংসার উত্তম Siddhanta says he is very expert in quoting Shastra. Shastra is the Sunipuram expert. You understand? He always quotes Shastra and defeat the other Siddhantas, Apasiddhantas by quoting Shastra Siddhanta. And he is firmly fixed on the path of devotional service. He is Uttamadhikari. You understand? Here, Bhagavad says, Sarvabhuteshu japasya, something more, he says, Bhagavad says, Bhagavad bhavamatmana bhutani bhagavatyatmasho bhagavatottama. Sthavar janma dekhe na dekhe tar murti, sarvatra spohe tar istadin spurti. Who is in Uttama stage, he sees in everything Krishna. As Prahlad Maharaj saw Krishna, the Supreme Lord in the pillar, whereas his demoniac father could see. You understand? That is Uttamadhikari. Because he only sees this soul and super soul, not body. You understand? He is here developed equal vision. Darshan, as Bhagavad Gita says. Darshan. That is Uttamadhikari. You understand? He sees only soul and super soul. He sees everywhere super soul or Krishna. You understand? In this material world he sees, oh, this is, he never says this is not material world. He says outwardly or to the public, but in his heart he accepts this thing. Because this is the manifestation of Krishna's energy. And this should be utilized for the Krishna service. That means this is Krishna's thing. Now, if something belongs to Krishna, it is spiritual, how is it material? That is his philosophy. You understand? So he never sees this material world as material. Everything belongs to Krishna. This is Uttama. You understand? Agar janma dekhe na dekhe tar murti, sarvatra spohe tar istadeva murti. That example of Prahlad Maharaj I gave. You understand? Everywhere he sees Krishna, and everything belongs to Krishna, and everything is meant for Krishna's service, and accordingly he utilizes. You understand? He is Uttamadhikari.
Does the Uttamadhikari always come to the Madhyamadhikari platform?
Yes, for preaching purposes, yes. Otherwise, because here we discriminate. Because he is a rascal, number one fool, he doesn't know. Vaisya, murkha. And he knows something. He is a Vaishnava. Like that he discriminates. Accordingly he behaves with him.
That is external?
That's external. Because it is required in this platform. Material platform. You understand? And this is for preaching purposes. Yes. Uttamadhikari steps down, one step down for preaching.
But the symptoms of Uttarakkari can always be visible, regardless.
Yes. Yes, one who knows this thing, this symptom, he can understand who is Uttarakkari. I was citing the example of, have you heard that Pundarik Vidyanidhi? Pundarik Vidyanidhi. Who chews pan?
Yes.
He used to chew pan, isn't it? Outwardly, one may not understand or know that he is an Uttarakkari, he is a very limited devotee.
He's been offended by his Srila. He's been offended by that.
Yes, Gadadhar Pandit. You understand? Because outwardly, he looks as if he is a great bhogi, a great enjoyer. You understand? Very great cushion, very soft sitting, putting on, wearing very costly dresses, wearing the rings in all our fingers, golden rings, and chewing palm, you understand? And spitting, the spitting pot is golden pot. You see, such bhogi, Gadadhar Pandit, but is great devotee. You understand? But outwardly it looks like that. Therefore it is said, Vaishnava Kriyamudra began with God. One may be very learned in this material world, very intelligent, but he cannot understand a pure Vaishnava, real Vaishnava. He cannot understand from his activities what he is doing. As I sometimes say, by Sri Bhavananda Thakur, he used to purchase fish from the market. You see, he used to purchase fish from the market. Sri Bhavananda Thakur is a great innovative soul. Bhavananda, big why? Some people will think, oh, what sort of Vaishnava is purchasing fish? Is he eating fish? No, he purchases fish and just spread it before his kutia, in front of his cottage in the sun. You understand? As fishermen do. You understand? Some abominable order will come out. So nobody will come here. So we won't go there. You understand? Therefore, to avoid common people with Darshan. Because he is always in half stage. You understand? Sometimes laughing, sometimes crying, sometimes rolling in the ground, sometimes dancing, sometimes passing stool and urine and rolling on it. You see, like that. Sometimes naked. So if some people, the man come and see what is doing in that man. What is doing? He has his past stool and urine and rolling on it. He's such a madman, nasty person will think like that. But he's in pure heart status, you see. He has forgotten his outward existence, forgotten his bodily conception of life, you see. Therefore, to avoid common people, he was doing like that. You cannot understand it. As Govinda Das Babaji he used to stay in such a place where people passed through. A nasty place. He stayed there and does his bhajan. Because common people won't go there. Nobody will go there and disturb him his bhajan. You understand? So, yes, I am not finished. So this Pundarik Vidyanidhi was like that. Outwardly he seems to be very bhogi, a great enjoyer. So once Mukunda Bhatta told Gadadhar Pandit, let us go to see and associate with the Gadadhar Pandit. And Pundarik Vidyanidhi asked Gadadhar Pandit, let us go. He is a great elevated devotee, great Vaishnava, and Paramahansa Vaishnava. Gadadhar Pandit came with him. But he saw such thing. He thought to himself, what is this Guru ever told me? Such a great elevated Vaishnava, Maharaja. I see he is a great bhogi, enjoyer. What sort of Vaishnava? He just thought to himself. He never told anywhere, not expressed outward. Inward is called. Govinda could understand this thing. Now, was thinking like that. So at once he recited that verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, Aho Bhakti Jastanakala Putam Jinghavaya Sati Apo Sadhi Levagati Dhatto Chitam Kambhavaya Ru Saranam Bhajama. He recited this verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. You know this verse? Here. Yes, in class. Bhaki means the sister of Bakasura, that means Putana, demoness, Putana. She went to Krishna, baby Krishna, smearing poison on her breast to suck, allowing Krishna to suck to it and kill him, thereby. You understand? She did like that. Aho bhakti jastanakala putam jingashaya. That you are Sakti. But Krishna is so kind. Yeve gati dhatra chitang. She allows Krishna to suck to her breast. That is mother's duty. Only mother allows the child, her child to suck to her breast. So Putana did the mother's duty. Isn't it? Like Yashoda Mata. Though Krishna appeared her to give her position with Yashoda Mata in the spiritual world. You see? Krishna is so kind. So, such kind Krishna is so kind. So we should surrender unto that Krishna who is so kind. This is the meaning of that verse. As soon as that Mukunda author recited this verse, that Gadadhar, I will say, Pundarik Vidyanidhi became ecstatic in bhav. You understand? He just kicked all his cushions, all his fittings, pot, everything, and rolled on the ground in bhav. You see, then could understand Gadadhar Pandita, oh, such a great Mahatma. Bhav is inside, not outwardly manifested. And so I had committed an offense, a mistake, by thinking like that. So how to counteract this offense? So I must become his disciple and be punished by him. Thereby this offense will be counteracted, otherwise not. So he became his disciple. You understand? Such a thing. However intelligent and learned as a person may be, cannot understand a Vaishnava and his activities. What is he doing? You understand? This is the case. I cannot understand it. Unless he is in such platform. Yes.
So, the symptoms given of Uttama Adhikari in the scriptures.
Yes.
Suppose we find some persons who outwardly they exhibit the symptoms given in the scriptures.
Yeah.
Like they're very learned and they know so many shastras and they can feed arguments and they seem to live a life of a sadhu. But later on it's revealed that they're cheating.
Yes.
As we've experienced before. Maybe.
Yes. That's true.
So if we follow the scripture and we see that they're following the scriptures, still how does one distinguish who's cheater and who's not? We just have to wait for time.
You see, for some time, they may look like that, but not for all time. That real Swarup will be manifested. You understand?
So someone's looking for spiritual aspect. How does he know? I'm not saying this is applicable here, but in general.
Yes, that's general question. Don't say so. You may test. That's your liberty. Not here or there. You should be firmly convinced, then accept. Don't be cheated.
So how does one get firmly convinced? If it's a matter of time,
It's a matter of time.
20, 30, 40 years.
It is a matter of time, yes. Therefore 1 year time is there. Generally, scripture. The teacher, the disciple or aspiring devotee seeking spiritual master must test his spiritual master for 1 year. And similarly, the guru or spiritual master, before accepting a disciple, must test him for 1 year. This is general rule, general principle, yes. Don't be hasty. Don't be hasty. Don't be biased by somebody saying, and don't be canvassed by somebody is canvassing. Oh, my spiritual master, you may canvass you. My spiritual master is such a great thing. Come. Don't be biased. What's the matter? Yeah, that's your duty. I say. But the third person must see himself. Understand? This is the more principle. Yes. And Krishna will expose such persons sooner or later. Definitely.
Sometimes later.
Yes. Sooner or later. Sooner or later, Krishna will expose them. That won't go all the time. For some time they may be cheating. Cheaters are there, right? Especially in Kali Yuga. Many are cheaters.
How is it in a perfectly pure movement, like Srila Prabhupada set up ISKCON? It's completely spiritual, Goloka, Kirtanidana, Harinam Sankirtan, everything's coming from Goloka Vrindavan. How is it that Maya can enter into pure spiritual movement?
Yes.
How does that?
You see, Maya has entered into the Mahaprabhu's movement. Because Mahaprabhu, Kali Kukur, Maya, not only Maya, but Kali Yuga also. This is material world at the same time Kali Yuga. Do you understand? The Kali Yuga, the Kali has entered, so there are quarrels in the society. Dissension, quarrels. Kali Yuga has entered. You understand? Kali Yuga saw that I cannot exist. I will be completely killed. Mahaprabhu has killed me. You understand? And because Parikshit Maharaja had given places to Kali Yuga. Feasting, eating, gambling, intoxication, illicit sex. 4 places, and keep on his goal after request. You see. So Mahaprabhu bolted all these places. No feast eating, no meeting, no intoxication, no illicit, no gambling. How? Where is Kali? No place of Kali. So Kali Yuga saw, I cannot exist now. I am finished. What shall I do? I must become Vaishnava. I must become Vaishnava and enter into Mahaprabhu's movement. So he is a hypocrite, calling himself a hypocrite. You understand? When Parikshit Maharaj saw him, he was looking like a king, but he is a Sudra, looking like a Kshatriya. You understand? But Parikshit Maharaj was a pure devotee. You understand? He is a hypocrite, so he drew out his sword. Who are you? Because he is doing the work of a Sudra, because he was chastising a bull and a cow, isn't it? Which is not the work of a Kshatriya. Who are you? I'll kill you. Then he exposed his own soul. I am Kali Yuga. Then he prayed for the shelter. He took shelter and let the spirit of Parikshit Maharaj. So Parikshit Maharaj gave him these 4 places. These sinful places. These are as ever in the words of my Guru Maharaj, we are 4 pillars of sinful activity. So Mahaprabhu said, no this, no this, no this, not this. You understand? So there is no place of Kali. The Kali, a Jew, just puts on the dress of a Vaishnava. Put on Sikha, 700, all this. It just looks, I call you a Vaishnava, but he called, entered into the movement of Mahaprabhu, just after the disappearance of Mahaprabhu.
Inside of the body of devotees or individual?
You see, in the dress of a Vaishnava, he has entered. Outwardly they look like Vaishnavas, devotees, but they are the servants of one, Kolir Chela. Lakshmana Thakur is the Kolir Chela, a servant of Koli, follower of Koli. It looks like a Vaishnava. The Sahajyas, you see, Sahajyas, they belong to that category.
Srila Prabhupada says in our movement there are many just in the garden with the body.
Yes,
demons.
Yes, demons, that's Kali. Kali is a demon also. They have entered. Yes. So one should be intelligent enough to know them, discriminate. And Krishna is giving intelligence for Allah. If you are praying from the core of your heart, oh Krishna, please help me. And Krishna's Paramatma is there in the heart and he will help you certainly. I was narrating my story, how I got my spiritual master. You understand? Krishna must help you. I have.
And we're both convinced that, like, meeting you, this is definitely Krishna's arrangement. Because the circumstances were not so ordinary. I feel can't explain it, but I feel some potency coming.
Yes, that is a question of realization. It cannot be expressed through words, mere words. It is heart's realization. Yes. As in the first meeting I was telling, it first look how Prabhupada could capture my heart. He could know my heart. So immediately I surrendered. You see, but I was moving throughout India and searching. And met so many sadhus, so many Maharajas, so many Jogis, so many Pandits, so many Vaishnavas I had met. But I was not convinced. But every time I was praying to Krishna. In Vrindavan, I find Prabhupada, my spiritual master, eternal master, immediately, within a moment, I could understand him and he could understand me. You see, that's heart's thing. It cannot be expressed through mere words. Yes, the heart's love is love. You understand? Krishna will help you, I think.
I think so.
Yeah. Krishna is there in the heart. If you meet a cheater, someone may be telling something from inside. You Prahlad, you are meeting a cheater. Even we are going, no, many people are saying he is a great devotee, Mahatma, Paramahansa. So many are taking shelter, why not? You will be arguing in your mind like that. What is nothing planting? No. Understand, Prahlad? This must be going on there inside. It's intelligent enough. Here the promptings of the Paramatma art. Those who are very, very conditioned, they cannot understand, they cannot hear it also.
I feel like really foolish in front of you. And Srila Prabhupada says that it's good to feel like a fool, but don't be a fool.
Yes, don't be a fool, yes.
How can I not be a fool?
Yes, Krishna will give you that intelligence. I think Krishna is the Supreme, he is always ready to help. If you are really praying to Krishna from the core of your heart, he must help like him. This is the only thing, nothing else. No other thing is there. Krishna Krupa Karigena.
There is no other way.
No other way.
That wealth, no other wealth, no other boon that to meet the bona fide spiritual master.
Yes.
That's something matchless.
Yes. Matchless. Only thing, pray fervently to Krishna. He will help you. The only thing, nothing else is there. Pray to Mahaprabhu, pray to Krishna, pray to Prabhupada. That's all. They will be ready to help you. Definitely.
I need all the help I can get.
Yes. So, Kunti, have you any question?
I just think that some devotees, they don't feel qualified to argue, but sometimes they're pushed into it. Like, they feel obligated to, they might not be on the level to be a guru or something.
What does she say?
So what's the, is that the whole question?
Yeah.
She said that there are certain rules that
Well, so it's not really fun to follow, is it?
she's saying that some devotees, out of obligation for Prabhupada's movement, although they may not be qualified to be guru, but they feel obligated out of responsibility, and they're forced into the situation, and later when they fall down,
Maybe, or they can't take their disciples far.
they can't take their, they're not qualified to take their disciples far, but they're only doing it out of duty. So, what's the question? So what's the position?
No, one should be dutiful.
Dutiful.
You understand?
Yes.
One should do his duty perfectly. You understand? Perfectly. Yes, I am not qualified. If someone says, all right, you become guru. You become guru. You understand? If society says, or someone says, or private may say like that, accept disciples. But I know myself the best. Who am I and what am I? To become guru means not an easy thing. I say to take out a prisoner from Maya's prison house. It's not an easy matter, easy task, very hard task. You understand? It should be powerful enough to do that thing. If you have no power, why are you imitating? No imitation will go. You understand? Will go, you see? So, if someone says or if someone imposes that duty on me, if I am not fit, I know me best what I am. If I won't like, I won't accept it. Then I say so. But I won't like. No, I am not powerful to take out a prisoner from Maya's prisoners. I am lacking in power. When I will be powerful, then I can do. I won't do it now. You understand? I know what is my strength. If a great load will come and someone will put on my head, I cannot carry it. Because I am unable to carry such a heavy load. Why shall I carry? My legs and hands will be broken, thereby I will be crippled. Isn't it? Broken ribs, fall down, that is fall down. That is fall down. Because they want to carry here a big burden for which they are not qualified. They are not capable. Therefore they broke down their limbs and fell down. You understand me now? This is philosophical thing.
So they should, if they're not qualified, they should step back no matter what.
Yes, they should stay back. Yes, that is intelligent man's doing, that's a wise man's doing. Act. They should be wise enough, intelligent enough. Don't show themselves, yes, no, I am a very great person. That Guru, I can do like that. Don't do that. Because person knows him the best, what I am, what is my capacity. Isn't it?
Especially when we're singing every day, Guru Vastaka, the spirit message, not like the Kunja.
Yes, within the more appearance, yes.
Must be sure it's very, it's Krishna.
Yes.
Shakshakari in the sense.
Yes, Sakadharite, and that is as good as Hari. That means is very intimate to Hari. Is very intimate to Hari. You understand? He is situated in the same platform with Hari. That means, you understand? And there is, as I say, Radha Priya Shakhi, a dear Guru companion of Radharani, spiritual master, is very expert in uniting Radha and Krishna in the Kunja. He is expert in that art. Daksha means Tatradi Daksha. Daksha means expert in that art. He is spiritual master. You understand? So he can take the disciple to the lotus feet of Krishna, and Krishna will listen to him because he is very intimate to him. You understand? He is a dear Guru companion of Radharani. Radharani is most dear to Krishna. You understand? This is our Guru Tattva. The Guru must be like that. If someone is not like that, lacks in that quality or qualification, why shall he pose himself as a Guru? And why shall he take that responsibility? He should not take that responsibility. You must wait for that period, that time, and you will be qualified, and you will be elevated to that position. Don't imitate. Don't be proud enough. You understand? Don't show you off like that. What you are not. You understand? That's a wise man's way to act, intelligent man's way to act.
I feel since coming here this week, and just hearing from you every day, I feel some dust from my heart clearing. And I feel my desire to surrender is becoming more now.
Well, I said this is only heart thing. It is not mere outward expression. If you can realize it in your heart, that is the real test. That is the real test. It is a natural attraction, heart's attraction. Heart will be attracted.
Because for many years I haven't had a spiritual master, and I'm trying to get inspired, but my heart is just getting more dirty and dirty and dirty.
That is the test, yes. No heart's attraction. You understand?
Just like an external, just performing rituals without any real desire.
No, yes. That is all outward.
Outward.
It's outward, not internal.
Now I feel by your mercy that
You have to keep it in you. Don't speak to others. I won't hear. I will shut my ears. That is, let it be in you. That's your own healing. You understand? Yes. Yes. Anything? He says.
Some devotees, their guru fell away, but then they took shelter of Srila Prabhupada and seem to stay strong. Is that because they've got better karma? and the others the weak who found it more difficult, struggled, and then other devotees that completely went away and they couldn't carry on.
Yes.
So the devotees who they have got strength and should help them carried on without a spiritual master. So I feel myself that very weak and I couldn't be like that. And it's like because my karma is worse. So
She's asking that some devotees, they've had foreign gurus and they've taken shelter of Prabhupada, and they externally they appeared strong and they've so externally maintain their Krishna consciousness, it appears, and they're following and doing a lot of service. But she's wondering if that's due to karma. They have good karma, and saying that she's feeling, since she's had a foreign guru, she's feeling very weak and not able to do so much service. And is that due to karma? Is that the question?
Yes, that's due to karma. Yes, that's a reaction of karma.
So karma can affect how much service. If we have good karma, we can do more service.
Yes, that is the result of pious activity. That they are in the movement and they render service. But they have not yet accepted a bona fide spiritual master to render service to Krishna. You understand? Their services are even titled as pious activities, or last grade, you see, devotional services, last grade. You understand? Because they are in a only movement, Prabhupada's movement, and they are rendering some service in the association of some devotees. But that service is not going directly to Krishna. You understand? Because